Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome back to the Tribal States SMP series, guys. If you missed the first episode, we did quite a few things. First thing we did is we built up our tent. We built a tent. This is going to be our starter house. We got a nice little campfire here, a few logs and a little pile of firewood. It all looks really good, and we are camping outside of the desert village. This desert village is a place where we raided on our first night. Here, after stealing some wheat and a bed, it was best that we made amends for our poor actions. So I spoke with the village elder, a guy named Monk, and he told me that if I redeemed myself and offered a tribute to the village, he would indeed forgive my sins. So I went out, I grabbed some coal, I grabbed some mines, and I went down them. I found some swords, or some cobblestone, gave him a whole chest full of stone swords, and that seems to have smoothed relations so far. Now, that brings me into what I want to do in today's episode. You see, today, what I want to do is I want to first of all get some more better tools. I want to go caving. That's first up. Then I want to do a little bit of building. I'm not sure what I want to build yet. I might build a house for a villager and put a mending villager in there. But I know off the bat I want to go caving. I want to get some iron. I want to get some diamonds. I want to get started. So without any further ado, guys, that's something you think you're going to enjoy. Do me a favor now. Leave the video a like. Hit subscribe. And let's see if we can beat the like goal in the first episode. And here we go. So, when I was out making those cobblestone swords in the last episode, I did get a little bit of iron. I managed to scrounge up 30 pieces of iron. And so I think it's important that now we go ahead and make a little bit of use of that. Now, the very first thing that I want to do is get a iron pickaxe. This allows us to get some resources that we can't currently get, such as diamond and redstone. Next, I want to see if there's enough for a whole suit of armor. I can never remember if it's 28 or 26 that we need. So we'll go with the most important parts first. And it looks like, yes, we do definitely have enough. Do I have like 2 left over? I do. Okay. With the 2 left over, I think what we do is we go with an iron sword. Any sort of defenses would be good. We are on hard difficulty, so the mobs are quite tough. But now we've got a full set of iron armor, and now all I need to do is go ahead and find myself a cave. So this is a cave that we dug out of in the first episode, so I'm going to go back down and see what we can find. I'm sure there's lots of resources down there for the taking. I hear both walking, and I see parts unventured. Did I bring my shears? I did not bring my shears, and I don't think I can get those without shears. No, I cannot. Okay, I'm going to leave the copper, and I'm going to wait until I get fortune for that. I'm looking for iron, coal, diamonds, redstone, lapis, you know, the usual important things. I'm going to mine that coal out behind me there. Oh, look, parts ventured. We've been here, just not there or there. Boldly going where no Steve or Alex has been before. Down at wire level 13, 17, not 13, 17. Yeah, and there's a little friend down there. Look at him. Look at him. He's just bobbing up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, and I'm a bit scared to go down there in case we have too much of a blast. Uh-oh. He's seen me. He's seen me, but he can't get to me. You can't get to me. Plan is, run down to there, hit him, trigger his explosion, go back up here in the corner, take maybe a heart of damage. Okay. That went better than I anticipated. But you're just bobbing up and down again. Time to excavate more. More? Oh, no. He's back. That's 2 hits. How many is it with an iron sword? 3? 3? We'll find out. Does it do less damage when I'm crouching? Possibly. Come on, pickaxe. Don't break on me. There we go. Come on. Ah! Creeper! Stop creeping. Okay, that's 3. It can only be 1 more. Yes! Now who's having a blast? Casey's having a blast. That's who's having a blast. Adventuring in these caves can be lonely, but it looks like I stumbled across the mass wizard of this place. He's all enchanted. He's down here. And according to him, if you can translate zombie, which I will translate for you, grr, 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 means this is my cave. Be gone, evil light being. So, we need to take him out. We need to take him out before he can get us. The enchanted zombie of doom. And we got one piece of rotten flesh for that trouble. Now, I did see a creeper creeping over there. But looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. I bring amazing news. But it's shrouded in bad news. But we'll gloss over the bad and we'll look at the good. Look. Right down there. I found what I think is diamonds. Now the bad news is it looks like it's guarded by the mobs of the night. But we might actually be able to sneak down here. Come on. I just need 3 pieces. 1. Oh, the mobs of the night are attacking. Give me my diamond. Give me my diamond. Give me my diamond. I'm out of here. We'll go this way. Yes. This way. Righty. Skeleton is gone. Oh, this cave. I love the new caves. I love the new caves. It's so much more fun going looking for diamonds this way than it was because the last caves, let's be fair, old caves kind of sucked. But I did find another piece of diamond right here. And if I'm honest, I only want 3 pieces. But it seems like I'm getting them in individual slots. It is a corner of the skeletons. So, this is something I don't remember seeing before. Is it the further down we get, the difficulter the mobs get? I think that might be a thing. It might be. You know? No more, as a famous war doctor said. Okay, a little bit higher. No more. Yes! Eat the arrow! Just so happens to be another posse of them. This is a 3rd posse of skelly mobs I've taken out in just a short area. There was the first skelly mob over there, the second one here, the third one's over there. Oh, my elder monk. This is getting beyond a joke. You've seen how many mobs there are. I ain't even gone anywhere. I've just been stood here. And more keep spawning in. Jeez. And what am I going to do? So I'm doing what I normally do to find my way out of a cave. Rather than going all the way back, I like to find a bit of the cave that I like to explore with. And then when I've got that bit, that nice bit with all the mobs in it, I can build a staircase going all the way up to the surface. That way I can always come straight back down here. Really easy, and the big caves are there to explore. I'm just coming up in here and I see this little patch here. I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. And I go up and what do I find? It's only a freaking mine shaft. Nice. And for my discovery, I am awarded a nice shiny diamond. Are there any more hiding behind here? Oh, there is. There is. I've dug out all the other ones and there's never been another one. But I think that's it. Okay. 5 diamonds is, I think, enough for what we want. I want a diamond pickaxe and an enchanting table, but I can never remember if the enchanting table is 2 diamonds and 1 book or 2 books and 1 diamond. I think it's 1 book, 2 diamonds. It's our first chest, and we got another diamond. That's it. That's as many diamonds as we need. I will take these rails and I will take these melon seeds. And you know what? I don't really care for this yet. Yeah, it's a new song going around. Have you not heard it? Yeah, I don't care for it. I don't like that song. Well, this isn't exactly what I wanted to see when I returned home. A pillager patrol. These guys just kind of show up anywhere. So we gotta approach this tactically. I think the first thing that we do is we come inside here and we craft ourselves up a bucket. Why a bucket, you say? Well, if you've seen pillager patrols before, you'll know that there's one thing that we need to ensure that things do not go bad for us once we defeat them. And that is some milk. But as long as we don't kill the banner guy, we shouldn't get the status affliction. You guys can just sort of chill out over there. Let's switch the bread. Let's switch there. There's a drive-by milk grab. Cow, stop moving. Good. Got the milk. Got the milk. Got the milk. Now, we could con the other guys into slaying their leader. But I just can't be bothered to deal with the arrow damage, nor do I think I have the correct armor for it to actually be doable. Okay. Kill you. Drink that. Problem solved. Give me this. I'm back, safe and sound. And I also went out a little bit venturing over in that direction. I found a jungle. I knew there was a jungle over there. But I found one, and I got some bamboo, which is good. Because I'm just going to grow this, I think, right now. This is going to be very, very useful in the near future for things like scaffolding. I'll keep 3 on me just in case something happens to them like a creeper. This was the only stalk of bamboo in that entire jungle. Anyways, I want to make a little bit of a map of this area. And to do that, I need some paper and some leather. So, I don't want to murder my only 2 cows, so I'm going to go out, I'm going to find another cow, grab some leather, and, you know, I've got some sugarcane growing over there, so I'll get some paper as well. You know, the little sugarcane patch I had was good, but I think we're going to set up a little bit of a better one right here. Just a nice long strip, just enough to get me going. I am trying to barter some paper for leather, so we'll see how that goes. I'm in the Discord sort of working on that trade, but I've got enough paper for what I need now. Anyway, I just need a little bit of leather. So, after a little bit of time, I did manage to find a little bit of leather, and this should be enough for what I want to do. So, there's a couple of things that I want to do. First thing I want to do is I want to create a book. Next thing I want to do is create a map. I want to at least map out this area to some degree. And I've just realized I am a little bit paper short. Now we can make a map. And we can just open this up. We can see where we are. Lovely and dandy. I want to make this map bigger, but I forget just how to do that. I think it's surrounding it by paper. I'd like to see if we can map out all 3 of our villagers on 1 map, maybe 4 if we need to. But we've got the first map started, so that can go ahead and go back into this chest. And now we can actually get into the next thing that I want to do. I believe I got every resource that I need. The first thing that I need to make up is 2 more books, followed by a bookcase, which doesn't seem to be here, but we can do this manually. Then the last thing I want is a lectern, which is a recipe that I don't know off the top of my head. Brilliant. Oh, it's slabs. Okay. I knew it was in the T formation, but I didn't know what it was. Blocks, slabs. So, this lectern is going to help us get a mending villager. I've got 2 inside of there, so I'm hoping to get at least 1. So, to do this, it's fairly easy. You just simply put a lectern down. As you can see, he's changed his profession. The enchanted book, Aqua Affinity, isn't one of the ones that I want. I do actually have 2 lecterns here, so we should be able to get him to change too. And he's offering Look at the Sea. Again, I'm sorry, my man, but that's not what I want. So, if we break the lectern, like so, and this one, like so, you can see their profession has now changed back to nomad. Put them back down, they get a new profession, and this time they'll have different trades, piercing and knockback. Again, it's not what I want. It's taken me a little bit of time, but I finally got a silk touch for 19 and a mending one for 26. And I'm a little bit annoyed with this guy. This guy took forever to give me a decent trade, but several times after I locked this guy in for silk touch, he gave me the trade for like 10 emeralds, but I didn't have the spare villagers, so I had to keep this one at 19. I couldn't use this one, who was trading them a lot cheaper. He eventually gave me a mending book. It took me about 3 days in-game just to get that mending book. It's the longest I've ever spent trying to get a mending book. He gave me absolutely nothing good. Nothing good at all. So now it's just a couple of odd jobs to do around the village. First things first, I'm going to plant a sugarcane field right here. I'm going to make it even bigger than what it currently is. But you can see I've got some more rows. Sugarcane or paper is going to be my trade for emeralds at the moment. So having a lot of this is good. I've got to wait for this to grow. Obviously, the more bigger I make this, the more haul we'll get. And the next thing that I want to do is I want to try and round up all of the sort of tables within the area, the workstations and the beds and everything, to sort of make them think that this isn't a village, so that we've got more control over the people here, especially because if you accidentally hit one, and like I did, and he decides to get mad and raises prices and puts you in bad standing with the village, if you actually destroy all of the work tables, all the workstations, the bells, and pretty much everything that establishes it as a village, like beds, then that apparently resets it. But I don't know. I'm going purely on a comment I found on the interwebs. So, I'm now going to go ahead and get rid of all the stations. And stations have been removed. And we are now down to just bare bones villagers. So I've got Soak Touch, I've got Mending. There's a couple of others that I want. I want Unbreaking, which we don't have. Efficiency, which we don't have. And Fortune. That's 3 more to get. Now, I got a couple of these houses that I can go through. So let me just, go through them. Get myself the books that I want. Might take a little while, but we'll get there in the end. Well, it has taken me probably 24 hours, if not more, to get all the villagers that I want, all the sugarcane for the trades. but eventually managed to get ourselves one tool. We've got this pickaxe right here. And this pickaxe acts as mending, unbreaking, fortune, and efficiency. And I have all of those villagers. I also have a silk touch villager and a looting 3 villager. Now, the efficiency trade is quite high, but the others are reasonable. Only about 10 to 15 emeralds. It isn't too bad for right now. So I'm fairly happy with that. But I do have one gripe, and it's the anvil. This is my second anvil that I'm going through within the game. And all I've used the anvil for literally is making this tool. So I've used it 4 times. The first one broke on the 3rd time. 3rd time it broke. I've never had one break that quickly, and I think it might have been a bug. But all I did was put mending, unbreaking, and fortune on it. That was it. And it broke when I put fortune on it. But decided to create a new one for efficiency. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, now that we are sort of done, I need to put my FOV back. Now that we've done this, I think it's time we go and have a word with Elder Monk about purchasing a plot of land within this village so we can actually build our own home. We're here. This is Elder Monk's house. Well, this is where he's living at the minute. Monk! Monk! You it? Oh, he's not in. Monk? Monk! Okay, okay. Did I miss something? Ha ha! He's got a lectern. Interesting. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! He's wrote me a letter. Ah, you see that? See that? I'm special. Dearest KC, it is with a heavy heart
I write you this letter. After your arrival here, I was troubled you'd bring grave danger to our shores. With the mobs of the night coming in the hours of darkness and taking whomever they desire, I feared you'd only contribute to the unsettling of my people. After your gracious gift, I have spoken to the village. For as long as we can remember, we've remained a small nomadic tribe, disconnected with the rest of the world. I believe you, KC, are capable of changing that. During your stay, you've taught several of my people how to read, and by using those skills, they've ascended to contributing by means of these special books. The enchanted paper and the bound cow skin is something to behold. I've taken one of the blades, infusing it with the magic in those words, and have taken to the night, in search of these beasts. I can't prevent them from attacking during my absence, but I can certainly slow down their advances. Use this time wisely, as the village is your responsibility. I hereby name you Baron KC. When the time is right, I'll return, and together we can put an end to this threat hiding in the shadows of night. May the blessing of fortune
sit upon your shoulder, Elder Monk. I know, I miss him too. Is it my fault then? I guess it's my fault. It's my freaking fault. What did I do? I'm Baron KC. So Elder Monk has left then, leaving me in charge of this village. I've only been here a few days, but like he did say, I did teach them how to read and write, and I also built a very pretty tent. I really like that tent. So this is now our responsibility, and yeah, I think we can work with this. I think we should use the time with Elder Monk being absent to build up the village, turn it into a city. Make it something grander, something that the mobs of the night cannot infiltrate and cannot put the lives of these villagers at risk. But if we are going to turn a village into a city, it's going to take some time. But more importantly, it's also going to need more members. So if we can bring in neighboring tribes, bring in nomadic tribes from out there in the wilderness to join our settlement, we can, well, the potentials are limitless. I've got some good plans. But right now, I'm having to board them in their homes and impose a somewhat disdainful, law preventing them from leaving their homes. And I don't want to do that. The mobs of the night cannot be infiltrating and they cannot be attacking. So I've got all my work cut out for me in the near future. And who knows when Elder Monk will return? Am I destined to slay the mob of the night? I guess only time will tell. And what are the mobs of the night? Are these skeletons and zombies that we are facing in the hours of darkness? Possibly so. I guess only time will tell. With the sun going down and the day coming to a close, I think it's time that we bid a farewell to this episode. This episode has had very little progress on the screen, but I promise you, behind the scenes, it has taken me over a day to get all those books that I need. But guys, that is going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, leave it a like and hit subscribe. And as always, I'm Casey, you're the awesome folk. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Bye.
Or just breathing, 'cause I've been living life right like I could just die.